very on edge. Just, and that's because we have some really, really scary, creepy critters with us. You might want to look away now if you're scared of these things. They are a bit close to us for comfort, but around this time last year we met Hercules, the biggest male funnel web spider ever, who measured up at a whopping 7.9 centimetres.
Yeah, you think that's a big spider? Meet this guy. There is a new record-breaking spider in town, and he's called Hemsworth. And he joins us now with his handler, Emma Tenney.
Hi, Emma.
Hello, how are you?
Doing?
Good, thank you.
Now, Emma, we can see him there compared to just your old regular spider.
Average spider, yeah.
How big is he?
He is 9.3 centimetres from tip to tip.
Oh.
So he's over a centimetre, nearly a centimetre and a half, bigger than Hercules.
I don't like how he rears up like that.
He really wants to get out of that box.
He really...
He's
if we can get just a bit of a
He's
closer
excited
look
to
at
be
it.
here.
Look at that. Look at him go. And you can almost see the fangs there as well. What about the name Hemsworth? What's that about? It sounds pretty familiar.
Look, we know a good thing when we see one, and as far as the Hemsworth equivalent of a spider's concerned, here you are. He's big and he's beautiful.
Chris, Liam and Luke think about being compared to this deadly creature, I wonder. How deadly is he?
Yeah.
Arguably the world's most deadly spider.
Right there.
Right there.
Like less than a metre from us.
Yeah, well, times two.
Times two.
Yeah.
There's two of the most deadly spiders in the world just there. And there's no lid on this thing.
Do not bump that.
No, I won't, Jane.
You're really confident, Emma, that he can't... Like, he's really trying to climb up that perspex.
Yeah,
You're really confident that he can't do it.
Yeah, look, these guys can't climb a smooth surface and they also can't jump. So, granted, he's in those little perspex safety squares there. We are safe.
Wow.
But you have brought a bandage along.
I know. Yeah, what's that about, Emma?
Look, first aid, if you were to be bitten by a funnel web spider, first aid is your best friend. You need to apply that pressure mobilisation bandage, stay as calm as possible and get to a hospital, and then you'll receive the antivenom which comes directly from these guys.
Wow, and good advice, great advice. But how did these guys come into your care? How did that all happen?
So at the Australian Reptile Park, we're the sole supplier of venom for the antivenom program, and we rely on public donations of spiders to be handed in at the park or one of our drop-off locations. So we have locations from Newcastle all the way down to Sydney, and we encourage people who find these spiders to safely collect them, drop them to the location, and then they go in to make life-saving antivenom.
How do you safely collect a deadly spider?
Do you want me to show you?
Oh,
Yes, I do, actually.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And this was handed in to by someone from near Newcastle, is that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
So Hemsworth, he was handed into one of our Newcastle drop-off locations.
Okay. So
By somebody who did this, what you're about to do.
What you're about to do.
Absolutely. So as mentioned, he can't climb those smooth surfaces. You need something like a long-handled spoon or some tongs.
Oh, some tongs or a spoon.
I mean, that handle isn't all that long.
You pop that jar in
Emma.
front of him, and you can just encourage
Look at him put his things up.
Yeah, he's saying I'm a celebrity.
And those fangs there.
All right, he's holding on there, popping him down there.
Oh.
Now he's safely in there. He can't climb out of it. Popping a lid onto that jar. He is safely contained. If you're feeling brave, do you want to have a closer look?
So
He can't get out, can he?
He can't get out.
So
I
you
promise
don't. You definitely use a metal spoon, not a wooden one, because the wooden's not
wooden
smooth.
spoon they're probably able to hold on to. So something like a metal
Definitely
spoon
not a
or a
wooden
plastic
spoon.
ruler they can't hold on to, and that way you can encourage them into that jar and drop them off to directly help save lives.
Just
And
ready
I
to
mean,
go.
look, if you're worried about the health of the spider, is there enough air in there to keep it alive?
Air, yes. We often advise putting a little bit of moist soil or even a damp cotton bud in there.
Don't bring it too close to me, please, Alex.
Sorry, Jane. Oh.
Do not. Okay, now you mentioned the pressure bandage. I'm curious,
Yep.
like, are you doing it like a tourniquet, or is it the pressure actually on the bite site?
So tourniquet, no. What we need to do, the fangs are massive, as you can see,
You can
but they're
see them.
not big enough to be able to penetrate through down to the blood. They go in through your lymphatic system.
Okay.
So it's really important with the pressure mobilisation bandage that you slow the movement of that lymph. And so what you'll do is normally people are bitten on their arms or the feet because they've been out gardening or popped a boot on that a spider's been hiding in. So what you need to do is you need to pop the bandage around the bite site, and they're actually pretty clever. They're foolproof. So with these bandages, they have a little image there of a rectangle, and when it's at the right tension, it's actually a square. So when you purchase these bandages, you're able to know exactly the right tension, by simply applying it to a square shape. So 3 times around the bite site, all the way down the limb, all the way back up the limb. Stay as calm as possible and get to a hospital where they'll administer that antivenom.
Well,
if you don't have a bandage, make one.
Oh, well done. Okay,
Wow.
we've got to go, Emma, but thank you.
Thank
and you
you.
want to be bitten by a female one because they're not as poisonous, is that
You
right?
don't want to
Yeah.
be bitten, Alex.
No,
I
I
think
know, I'm
that's
just
the
saying.
headline
Not
of the
at
story.
all, but males are about 7 times more toxic than a female, and that's why we milk them for the antivenom.
Okay.
Goodness gracious.
Emma,
Okay.
well done you.
Thank
you
you.
so much
Thank you
for
so
being
much
with
for
us.
having us.
Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah.
Emma.
Thank you.
And
So smiley while talking about such deadly creatures.
see you, Hemsworth. Nice to meet you, my friend. Hope I don't see you anytime soon. No. Coming up, the big...
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and
What's my name again?
Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always
What's
happens.
she talking about?